7 Tips to Save Your Relationship. How to rekindle love in a couple? There is no simple answer to this question. Saving a couple is difficult and takes time. However, there are clearly some things you can do to regain a partner's love, whether it's a long-standing relationship or a more recent one. 1. Take responsibility for your mistakes. If you have been unfaithful or betrayed your partner's trust in any other way, it is important that you take full responsibility for what happened and understand that your behavior hurt your partner. One thing is certain, being insensitive won't help you save your relationship. Avoid taking a defensive attitude or acting like nothing happened, but don't fall into self-hatred. You must be able to approach the subject with kindness. Trust can then develop again between you. 2. Make peace with what you love less in your partner. It is important to know that the first step in solving a problem is often acceptance. And that's doubly true when it comes to saving a couple. When we commit ourselves to love someone, we commit ourselves to love them in their entirety and without conditions. Even if you regret that your partner is allergic to dogs, which prevents you from adopting a puppy, you should learn to accept it rather than submit to it reluctantly. If you do not accept all sides of your partner, positive or negative, you will resent them, and you will not be able to understand or be flexible. If your partner has a character trait that upsets you or a behavior that deeply disturbs you, better drop the relationship. In that case, your marriage is not worth saving. 3. Recognize and accept your differences. Have you ever met a couple that seemed never to argue and that everyone envied? In appearance, the perfect couple. Also, what was your surprise to learn that they had separated? This happens frequently. The couples who seem to be at peace are often the ones who can't talk about their differences. From the outside, everything seems to be going well. But secretly, they experience a lot of resentment, anger, sadness and fear, which they cannot communicate to their partner. If you see differences between you, accept them. And if they are a barrier to your relationship, speak up. 4. Practice effective communication. Formulate your thoughts in terms of behavior, without judging, attacking or blaming anyone. Express yourself accurately, constructively and positively. Express your thoughts and feelings with phrases beginning with I. Acknowledge your share of responsibility. Clearly explain to your partner how their behavior affects you and why. For example, when you left for work without saying hello, I thought you were angry with me. In the future, I would love for you to say hello in the morning. Listen carefully to what your partner is saying. Everyone has a right to their point of view, whether you agree or not. Listen without interrupting or judging the other. Listen to your partner's point of view with curiosity and make a real effort to understand. For example, help me understand what you mean. Next, identify your partner's thoughts. Confirming that you heard him or her does not mean that you agree or disagree. It just means I understand that's how you see it. This will ensure you understand each other and make the conversation more satisfying for both of you. Empathize with what your partner is feeling. Feelings are neither good nor bad. They are, that's all. And they're all real. Expressing empathy confirms that you have heard your partner's feelings without judgment. For example, I understand how you feel in this situation. I'll do my best to think about it in the future. And don't forget to express yourself, too. When your partner feels heard, you also have to tell your side of the story. Ask your partner to validate your feelings and thoughts and show empathy, just as you did. 5. Love your partner as he or she wants to be loved. Discuss together what makes you feel loved. For example, I feel loved when you. Everything is allowed, when you offer me flowers, when you plan a weekend getaway, when you bring back my favorite chocolate bar, when you jump on me, etc. Love your partner as he or she wants to be loved. It is the greatest gift you can give her. And being loved as you want to be loved is not bad either. You must know your partner's love language. 6. Create habits that strengthen love. On holidays, we express our love by covering each other with affection and gifts. But we often forget to do so on other days. If you try to integrate small acts of love into your daily life, you will set up romantic habits. These habits reinforce intimacy and connection. It can be as simple as kissing and hugging each other every day after work, arranging romantic evenings, having sex and regularly scheduling naughty dates. If you show your love, you will be much more likely to feel loved. 7. Show sincere interest. The more time you spend with a person, the more you feel like you know them by heart. So much so that you tend to switch to autopilot. Therefore, we forget to show a sincere interest in our partner and what is important to him. At the beginning of a relationship, we regularly ask each other how their workday went. And if the other one has done something he or she likes, we want him or she to tell us about it. But as time goes on, that interest seems to fade. Ask your partner about his hopes, his life and his dreams. What you learn may surprise you. Share your comments and don't forget to like and subscribe.